Okay, so I procrastinated a little too hard, and it's almost Valentine's Day, and I haven't gotten anything from my partner. This is their office. I'm gonna have a snoop around and see what kind of things they're into. So they're into like paints and like paper, those weird things, tea, gaming, animatronic robot spider thingy. Yeah, so I have no idea what to get them. This might take a little bit more thinking. Ow. The hell is this? Love box? Oh, so it's like a box, but it's got like a screen in it. And the heart wiggles when you get a message and you open it to see the message. That's kind of cute. £128? What? Plus a subscription? What the I could make this for so much less. Actually, that gives me an idea.
Hello?
Oh, hey, is this Make It For Less from the YouTube channel Make It For Less?
Yes, indeed. What's up?
What are you doing for Valentine's Day?
Well, wow. I'm really flattered, but I do have a girlfriend, sorry.
No, I didn't mean like that. I meant for your partner.
Oh, no, nothing really.
Okay, good. I mean, not good because you should care for your partner, but good as in I have a project idea that I need your help with. Okay, have you ever heard of the Love Box?
Love box? Like the thing in the car? Oh, no, you mean the little thing that shows pictures.
Yeah, it's that little box that's like way overpriced and comes with a subscription fee, but all it really is a screen that displays photos. Yeah, so I'm thinking we make that, but for less.
Let me see. Yeah, no, I don't think I'm too busy.
Yeah, so if I do the 3D design and the electronics, you handle the programming, and then we like put it all together. Does that work for you?
That sounds like a plan to me.
Awesome, I'll get to work. After some quick researching, I settled on this ESP32 display board. It's also known in the community as the cheap yellow display, and it's gaining a lot of popularity because it's pretty powerful for a £30 board. It has Wi-Fi, it has Bluetooth, it has a touchscreen, it has an RGB LED, and what hasn't been improved by adding an RGB LED to it? And also, Make It For Less already has one, so it just makes it easier to collaborate on. I'm also going to be getting one of these little 9-gram servos to make the little heart wiggle. I already have some, so I don't actually need to buy the servos, but if you do, I have some affiliate links down below. You don't have to use them, but if you do, I get a very tiny kickback. And the very last thing that I'm going to be using, but you technically don't have to, is this little USB pinout board. I just want a convenient plug at the back of the box without having to like run the cable inside and like sideways into the screen. I'm just gonna pin it out and have this at the back of the box, just so it's easier to connect. Those three components should be everything we need. I'm gonna order it and wait for it to be delivered. Oh, that was quick. So far I've heard a lot about this display, but I haven't actually been hands-on with it. So let's see what's in the box. We've got a USB cable, always useful. We've got a pin out to some kind of connector, and we've got the display. Awesome. First impressions, it looks really good. The size is really nice. It's relatively thin as well, so I could put this in a lot of different projects. We've got an SD card slot. I assume we can like play back videos. That would be pretty cool. It's also got a speaker output, so yeah, you could probably use this as one of those little TVs that only plays like Futurama or The Simpsons. Let's power it up. I want to see if it's got anything to boot with. Ooh, we've got colors. Lovely. Ooh, it does have a demo. Lovely. You know what? It's actually pretty quick. I was expecting like a little bit of lag, but like this just gives me like old Android phone vibes. It's really nice. We've got some animations. They look pretty good. 66 frames per second. That's better than my computer currently. Yeah, this looks really cute. I could definitely use this for future projects as well. Okay, let's cover the other things we will need. Servo and the little USB thing. So I've got everything I need. I'm gonna start designing stuff. Enjoy the montage. Thank you for watching whatever it is that you've just watched. The box is printed. I gave it a little bit of a sanding so it's nice and smooth, and it's time to assemble it. I'm using 4 heat press inserts. There's 4 to hold the actual screen in place and 4 to hold the bezel that goes on top of the screen in place. Now that I've got those in there, I can move on to the servo sub-assembly, which just means the servo attaches to this thing with screws coming in the back, and then this thing is actually just press fit to fit in here, and the servo will pop out the front. To attach the little heart to the servo, I'm going to be sacrificing one of the attachment pieces that comes with the servo, because my printer can't print those tight little wiggles that are on the inside, so it wouldn't grip the servo properly. I'm going to snap these wings off, and I'm going to glue it onto this little raised up bit on the heart, and then I can just pop it onto the servo. Best thing is, if you want to customize the heart, you can, and you don't have to pay however much Lovebox charges for their custom heart. You just print it and just pop it on. The last thing I need to install inside the box before I put the screen and the bezel on is this little USB thing, but first I need to actually solder some cables to it. Now I am going to make this a little harder or easier for myself. I'm going to solder on the power for the servo directly to this piece as well. I'm only doing this because I don't want to accidentally fry the voltage regulator on this board. I've had that happen before. It's not nice. Now I'm going to secure this board into place with some random screws that I've salvaged from the disassembly live streams. Actually, that reminds me, next week I'm doing a live stream with Make It For Less, where we're going to be talking about this project, the code he wrote, and all the other weird and wonderful things we get up to. Join us Sunday at 6 PM London time. I'm probably going to get roasted for this in the comments, but the way I'm plugging in power to this board from the breakout board, the ground goes onto this little test pad here, but we don't have a test pad for the voltage in, so I'm just kind of cannibalizing this pin coming out from the connector. I know it's not great, it's a tiny connection to solder, but it should work. And in exactly the same way, I'm connecting the servo signal pin into GPIO 21 over here, which we hope has PWM. We haven't actually tested it yet, but yeah, I'm just soldering it onto the back of this connector. With everything connected, we should be able to just screw everything into place using some M3 screws. God damn it. Alright, the bezel and the screen are screwed in. They're holding firmly. Sweet. Let's put the heart back on. Let's put the lid on. Still fits perfectly. Beautiful. We should be able to just plug it into power and at least see it do something. I don't have the code for it yet, but we could see if it still works properly. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's perfect. Oh, look at that. I made a box. It actually looks better than I expected. I'm so happy with this. Right, my part of this is finished. Let's give a call to Make It For Less and see how he's getting along. So the installation process took us a little bit longer than we expected to. We ended up being on a call for 2 hours trying to debug. Integration hell was in full effect. For some reason, when I uploaded the sketch to my display, it just didn't want to display stuff. You know, the one thing that displays should do. It ended up being a rotation issue. For some reason, setting the rotation to 0 fixed it. I'm sure Make It For Less will have a good explanation for why it did the way it did things. But nevertheless, it works now. I did have to make one small adjustment. So there is a photoresistor on here that doesn't work very well. For some reason, unless it's absolutely pitch black, it always thinks it's light. So like you have to put your hand on it and just cover every inch of it before it's like, ah yes, this is dark enough. So I decided that instead of using the photoresistor, I'm going to use a reed switch, which is just a magnetic switch that turns on and off depending how close the magnet gets to it. So I put one in here, I connected it to 3.3 volts and GPIO 22, I believe. And I put in a little magnet into the lid, and now it actually works perfectly. So let me demonstrate. First of all, we plug it in. Now that the screen is red, I know that it's live and I can go over to the website. By the way, Make It For Less is making a video on all of the code and the website for it, and it's super easy to set up. Apart from the debugging issues we had, it was smooth. So I can now upload an image, let's say my background. I can click upload. And now what's going to happen is the box is going to receive the image and it's going to notify me by twisting the little heart. Isn't that cute? And now I can open the box and it's going to show me the image. on my version of the box, the scaling is a little bit broken, but that will be fixed by the time we release this video, so don't worry about it. But then you can just close it and the image goes away. Make It For Less even added the ability to display GIFs. Look at that, it's science. Beautiful. So with that fully working, I'm now going to make one little customization. I'm going to paint this little heart red, and then I'm going to clean myself up and prepare myself for Valentine's Day. Okay, I think I'm ready. Let's go. So, you know how it's Valentine's Day, right?
Yes.
So I made you a thing. Let me put this there. Okay, so here's a box, right? And now imagine that I give you this, and this is like on your desk, and like I'm not here, and I don't have a battery in the back pocket, but like imagine that this is on your desk, and like I'm like somewhere else, and I'm like, and you know I want to be fancy, so I'm like, so I'm sending you an image, and that's how you know that you've got a message. And now you can open it. And it will show you the image.
You know what? I'll leave you and read.
So yeah, happy Valentine's. Do you like it?
You could just text me.
I mean,
It's free.
uh,
Also, I get to keep the photo afterwards. Where does that go?
it doesn't. In this current version, it doesn't get saved. It just vanishes.
So I only get to see it for a few seconds.
Yes.
So, the closest I get to keeping this is recording the screen.
Yes.
Just text me. Honestly, email me would be easier than doing that.
So that didn't exactly go to plan, and now I have a box that I'm not sure what to do with. So here's my idea. Down in the description below, there is a link where you can upload an image to this very box, and then I'll take a look at it. Please don't make me regret this. The link's gonna be up for like 24 hours. Upload an image, I'll have a look at it. With that, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to check out Make It For Less's YouTube channel where he has a video on this project. And next week we are doing a live stream where we're gonna go more in depth into what it took to get this working. And if you have any questions, put them in chat. I'll see you there. Until next time, goodbye. If this video gets 1,000 likes, I will leave this box permanently on for you guys to send stuff.